We're at the Ramadan night markets, or as I like to call it, the Lakemba Bazaar.
There are people with stalls from different parts of the world. They're offering their own food.
From all around the world, Syrian, Palestinian, Lebanese, Indian, Pakistani, so much. Everything becomes delicious when you're fasting.
I like a lot of sweets around here, but one of my favorites is jalebi. So jalebi is like a traditional dish. It's a circular thing, but it's sweet, you know. It's crispy, it's orange, it's flavorful. I come from Pakistan, right? So over there, jalebi is a big deal. The first time I ate jalebi, I think I was like maybe 2-3 years old. I didn't even have my teeth back then. Oh my God, thank you. Jalebi, the best.
Sahab is like this milky kind of starchy drink where you mix it with cinnamon and it just warms your heart. It's like a hot chocolate, but the Arab version. Thank you. So the Palestinians put rose water in it, the Syrians don't. It really depends on where you get it from. I personally love to put coconut inside of it, and it's just like you can get this crunch of the coconut and it's just like the thickness of it, so it's amazing. It's always been a childhood drink of mine. Every time before I go to bed and when the whole family is over and so many people are over, it's like the equivalent of tea and coffee. It's hot, but it's delicious.
KNAFEH is a Lebanese sweet delicacy made with semolina and cheese, and you put the Lebanese sugar syrup on top of it and you bake it in the oven. During Ramadan, of course, they'd break their fast on savouries and then they'd have it as a dessert. I've had it as a kid and my kids have had it and my mum's made it. Basically, most Lebanese families know how to make it. This is the Persian one. It might just be the same. No, it's quite nice. The butter, I can taste more of the butter on this one. But it's quite nice.
So if I had to pick my favourite meal, probably SAMBUUS, because it's like the most traditional experience for every Somali person breaking their fast. And when my mum doesn't make it, it's pretty much like heartbreak. So it's like this pastry and the filling is pretty much just like minced meat. You just spice it up with different herbs and so on and add maybe some vegetables. It always has to be in the triangular shape. If it's not in the triangle, it's not a SAMBUUS.
Is it like a samosa then?
It's pretty much a samosa.
In Singapore and Malaysia, what we usually break fast with is, first you have the dates, but after that you have like a whole selection of what we call KUIH, which is like pastries and cakes, and they're all like different colors. Most of them are made of glutinous rice, but there's all different types. There's one that has layers of different colors. There's half a camp which says that you shouldn't peel the layers. There's another camp that says, you know, you should peel the layers because it's part of the... I peel them, yeah. Why not? So this is a KUIH. Tastes like Ramadan.
My favorite food is Algerian CHORBA and BOUREK, which is Algerian soup. There are multiple varieties, but my favorite is the one with broken wheat and tomato. And we dip it with a Algerian spring roll that we ripped off from the Ottomans named BOUREK. We just thought instead of a pastry that's filled with spinach and cheese, why don't we just wrap that sucker up in meat and just dunk it in the soup. And without fail, you cannot break your fast without this.